Hey, welcome back, everybody. Real quick, you're just gonna see me like super quick zoom through this page here. Actually, it's not zooming as fast as I thought it was. Anyway, I had recorded the inking of this page and a few panels of the next page in Camtasia, and you know how tech goes. It blew up, so I lost that recording. So what I thought I would do is just quickly show you this panel or this page here, and I'm quickly noodling with some inks here. But how's it going? I just want to say hi because I knew we were jamming through that first page real quick. So yeah, I just wanted to take a quick moment to do something old school. We used to do this all the time on the channel. I'd like to do this a little bit more. And you know, I don't want to promise anything, but I do like this sort of stuff that's under like, you know, anywhere from 4 to 7 minutes. And I'm sure a majority of my audience is interested in that stuff too. So anyway, this is some Jesop King pages. Just working on some inks like usual, and I thought I'd just talk a little bit about the process since it's been a little while, and whatever else happens through this. So this is the same method that I've been inking with for a while now, and it's been working excellent actually. And something I've noticed is, and this might just be something that comes to you guys naturally, but I've noticed that since I've been inking digitally for quite a while now, and I've finally found a brush here that I really enjoy getting a lot of range out of, this brush that I'm using here. And what I've noticed anyway is that by zooming out, I get different kinds of results with inking. So what I mean by that is I do think, and this was something that I used to do a lot of until I started to become aware of it, is there's a comfortable level that I'm zoomed in while I'm inking. Line art doesn't really matter because it's just the same width line art that you can kind of see here, that dead pixel kind of look, right? But the pressure sensitivity and all that I have now with the inking, it's different. So right now I'm actually zoomed into what I would consider my comfortable level, right? I'm in there, I'm able to get some stuff going. But what I'm realizing is if I just zoom out a little bit more, my lines get thinner because the pen pressure, I guess, isn't registered the same. But I also get just a little bit more extra range out of just doing that. And what this has done, domino effect all the way through the entire production, is it gives me more versatility and range to get different kinds of effect with the same brush, which is interesting. You know, I always hear this all the time, and I even say it for certain things too. But this is just a great example for me anyway of it, where it's this. It's not the tool, it's the experience you have with blank. In this case, I've been inking for a while. My confidence has skyrocketed. Just like I know what my end result will generally look like, and then all I need to do now is just keep doing that, and it'll just get tighter and tighter, and then sprinkling in some inspiration from things, right? And this is a great example for me again, is that just that little thing, that's what I'm saying. I've been inking so long that just that one little zoom out, just zoom it out just a skimmage, and I'm able to get even more range. And you guys might not even be able to see it. It might just all look the same to you, but it's definitely one of those things that it's possibly more of a feel, like when people talk about like art and how you draw, and a lot of cats, they'll say stuff like, hey, what brush do you use, what settings and stuff, and that's great. But honestly, the more you start to just use the same things over and over again, you start to just, the little nuances is what I like to call them. And yeah, I thought I'd just share that with you guys because for me, it's huge. For some of you guys and girls, you guys probably don't even care. Anyway, so Jesop King is going great. I hope you guys are reading it. I hope you guys are enjoying it. These are the next batch of 3 pages. You can see here with Momo, I'm actually going to start adding a little bit more detail. I've noticed that the last few pages, I'm starting to render a little bit more. And I need to be careful because it's something that I said from the outset of the project that I don't want to add too much rendering because then it complicates things, adds time, and stuff like that. But for whatever reason, sometimes, like you just kind of have to let your art self do 2 things, I find. 1, just be you with what you're doing, and 2, be aware of it in context of what you've been doing. So, there's spots here where I would love to have rendered even more than you can kind of see here. And the rendering I'm doing isn't necessarily the rendering that I would have done before, meaning, a lot of heavy blacks and then adding rendering from the black area. You can see basically what I'm talking about there, where it's just like these stripes and a lot more dots, and sometimes it's like kind of, you see Momo's like wrinkles in her brow and stuff. That kind of rendering is what I've been getting more into. And yeah, it's just like, it's funny. I can go back to page 1, look at it and throw up, and then come back here and go like, yeah, and I think that just happens with everybody at every stage of I don't care how talented you are or how long you've been drawing. I think as long as you can keep looking back at your old work with a smile and vomit at the same time, and then kind of be proud and puzzled and angry that you're not getting better today, I think that's a good thing. You know, it's a chasing thing. You are getting better. You can look back at your own work and realize that it's it got me where I needed to go, and it got me to here where I am today. But I'm glad I'm better than where I was before. And they could be just small little things that, again, other people I don't think will see. It's just you. And that is what it is. On the screen you can say it says add more SFX. I wrote that because I didn't know during the line art stage if I was going to do special effects with line art or coloring. I voted to go coloring, so that's why you're going to see the video wrap up here shortly. So anyway, thank you guys so much, and like usual, keep reading comics, keep making comics. I'll talk to you all soon, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.